Welcome back to part 18 of the Gods and Goddesses of the Prince of Egypt. Now, I know I said this about Sheshmu, but I'm very surprised that this goddess was included in this song because we know so little about her, and I'm sorry to say I don't even have a really good picture to associate with her. But she is, wait for it, now last week we talked about Meshret, who is sometimes associated with the concept of fate. Well, Hemsut has been described as the goddess of fate, destiny, and protection. She is also closely related to the Ka portion of the ancient Egyptian soul, and it's very odd to me that there would be two goddesses with such similar attributes, although this is not totally uncommon. A lot of the gods and goddesses do some double dipping here and there. But there is a possibility that maybe these goddesses were originally worshipped separately and then were combined at a later time. But Hemsut being the goddess of fate seems like something that would be very important to the ancient Egyptians, so I'm not exactly sure why we don't talk about her more. She is generally depicted as a woman, and on her head she bears a shield with two crossed arrows on it. The two crossed arrows actually are a symbol of the goddess Neith, who is a goddess of war and weaving. Occasionally she was depicted as a kneeling woman holding the child in her arms. That might be associated with fate somehow. According to Memphite mythology, Hemsut was the daughter of Ptah, which makes sense because she was also associated with the primeval waters from Nun, which is where the world was created. But in the city of Sais, she was associated with the city's patron deity, Neith. I feel really bad that this is literally the only good image that I could find of this goddess, and I couldn't find an actual depiction, like, say, on a tomb wall or a temple wall or something. And it's unfortunate that we just don't know a lot about her, because I'm just impressed that she was included in this song, and that makes me wonder how the writers of this song originally picked all the gods and goddesses mentioned, because we know that they included some ones that we don't know a lot about and then completely disregarded some of the most popular ancient Egyptian gods. Check back in next week for more gods and goddesses of the Prince of Egypt.